week wasted no time in getting right down to business. We started with information, moved quickly to math, and then ended using dangerous and complicated equipment. We have officially hit the ground running, and now we are all ready to start to construct the parts for our first project. On Monday, we began class by going over a quiz we took over the weekend. This quiz involved which combination of light bulbs and batteries would light up once connected. This quiz was testing our remembrance of what makes a light bulb light. Next, we discussed what makes metals good conductors of electricity. It is the free electron in their outermost shell that allows electrical current to flow through. Plastics and such do not have this free electron and therefore do not conduct electricity. Then we experimented with the Castle kits and circuits. We learned about batteries, played with compasses, and just basically learned how the system works. Then we went into discussion about resistance and how it is affected in a parallel or series circuit. We learned that resistance changes greatly with setup, number of bulbs, and type of bulbs. Finally, we took this information and learned how to use algebra to calculate the resistance of a circuit. On Wednesday, we reviewed the online quiz. This quiz tested our ability to use the resistance equation in a real situation. After this, we did a tape experiment in which we learned about static electricity. This helped us to see how positive and negative charges react to objects and to each other. Then we set up a few more circuits and worked with a voltage meter to measure how the volts are distributed through the circuit. Finally, David went over the basics of soldering with the class. This was to help us get started, but to also help us understand all the safety precautions we must take when working with these tools. In between class, we took the resistance quiz and had to do some reflecting. Understanding a circuit and electricity is very important. This information that we learned this week will be helpful for us in our project this semester and probably for everyday knowledge. Also, the information from this week will be pivotal for our interviews at the end of the month. This means that we must know this information backwards and forward before this project is over. Overall, this week was a very important week filled with a lot of information, so it is vital for us to learn it, know it, and use it effectively. Now we have the basic knowledge and tools to begin our first project. Not only do we have to absorb and understand all this new information, we need to immediately start applying it. We have learned how to create, manipulate, calculate, and understand a basic circuit. We have our teams and a basic outline of what comes next. As a group, we will start assembling and cataloging our flashbulb circuit for Project 1. Before we know it, our TIM will be due, so it is important not to fall behind. As an individual, I need to review and practice everything I learned to improve my comprehension. This week was very information intensive, so it is hard to reflect on all of it. Right now, my head is swimming in facts, and I need to sort it all out in a way that is comfortable for me. After I have accomplished this, I know I will be confident and ready to explain all aspects of electricity and circuitry.
Things that make you go, Things that make you go,